Hey guys, welcome to the brand new video. Today, I want to introduce you to several simple tricks that will help you draw better. So, let's go to the tutorial. Number 1. Around the headlights. One of the points that can make your drawing look more real are the sides of the lights. The corners of the lights should always be drawn more carefully, because if the corners of the lights are not smooth and regular, the drawing will not be drawn well. So try to draw the sides completely straight, and draw each part as dark and light as needed. And try to start your drawing from the sides of the lights so that you can better understand the problems and fix them. Sometimes, if you draw the sides of the lights at the end of the work, you realize that the design had problems from the beginning that you should have fixed. And this is how your time is wasted. Number 2. Some parts are darker than what you see. In most cases, we cannot draw the parts of the painting that need more darkness and highlights for two reasons. The first reason is that most people are afraid of ruining their drawing, and try to draw very carefully. It's okay to be careful, but not if you ruin your drawing. Here I show you a painting with this problem. Compare the two yourself, and see how much this point affects your drawing. Do you see the difference? So, next time, don't worry about ruining the drawing and draw it completely without the stress of ruining it. The second reason is that you have a little problem with this skill, and you need to practice more in this regard, and, of course, drawing for a long time also causes this problem, and it is better to look outside the window every 30 minutes for 5. So that the brain, do not make mistakes in the combination of colors when drawing. Number 3. Dimensions and size of the drawing. The details of the drawing are also different in different dimensions. This means that when you draw in smaller dimensions, you don't need to use the details that exist in larger dimensions. Draw the details of each according to its size to make your drawing more realistic, and sometimes you don't need extra details and they just make the design look cluttered and unprofessional, so it's best to avoid too many extra details. Like the little headlight I drew. Number 4. Headlights lenses. To draw the lens of the headlights, you must observe one point, and that is that if the lens of the lenses is completely dark, we draw it at the end of the work, and if it is not like this, we do not need to draw it at the end of the work. We do this because sometimes mistakes are made in the design of the lenses, and if we draw dark lenses at the beginning of the work, it will not be easy to erase and correct them, but, if you do this at the end of the work, you can better correct the design mistakes. Number 5. Reflections on the headlights. You can make the reflections in two different ways. The first method is to mark them on the headlights in advance and highlight them a little at the end, like in the example. The second method is to draw the headlights completely and then draw their reflections at the end of the work. The best method is a mixture of both of them. In fact, show the reflections that are much brighter and clearer in advance and do the reflections that are darker with the second method. Number 6. Highlights. And the last point is related to the highlights. You should pay attention not to draw too many highlights and not too few highlights at the same time. In fact, you should draw them in a balanced way. By following these simple tips, you can draw more realistic drawings. I hope you learned something from this video, and I was able to help you in this part. If you have any issues with this, please contact me on Discord or email and I will help you with this. I love you and see you next video.